Oh my gosh. I can't even lie. I'm so geeked. Okay. Hello. Oh my gosh, everyone. I'm so excited. I can't even lie to you all. Thank you all for tuning into the very first episode of the Fae World Box Talks. Yes, clap it up for the girlies in the back. I'm your host, Patrice Danae, and today I am joined by Mr. NJ the Illusionist. Everyone clap it up.
What's happening? What's going on? I'm happy to be here.
Y'all, I'm so sorry if you hear like random squeals and laughs and giggles. I'm like so like shook that I'm actually doing this. My cat is also in the car, so there's probably gonna be some rustling. Yes, Mr. 40, special guest 40.
Forster in the house.
So let me give a quick introduction of myself and the concept of Box Talks. So I am Patrice Danae, and I am an artist myself. I do music, and I also am writing a book. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep them peeled. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. This is so like weird for me to be like talking into the microphone. I don't know. This is so weird. But you guys, we're purely and authentically me. Oh my gosh. So I make music mostly. I would describe myself as an indie R&B artist. I feel like I'm a fairy. And that is the reason behind the name Fae's World, because I feel like you all are fairies too. Like, if you're here listening to me, you're magical. You've got some spark inside you. So, you're an honorary fairy. We're fairies together. Oh my gosh. You guys can find me on Instagram at Patrice Danae. That's PATRICEZHANAE. You can find me on TikTok at Patrice with it's either 3 or 4 eyes 2.0, and then YouTube, P-Zanae. Pretty much the same thing everywhere. Mr. NJ, where can I find you?
You can find me on Instagram at stayu.9. We're going to keep it official in the book. And TikTok. It'll be somewhere where you put it.
Description.
Yeah.
In the description.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
Not too much.
Every episode, I do want to take the time out to shout out some artists that I see that are really just doing their thug thizzle, that I feel like you guys should check them out. Oh gosh, there's so many. Right off the bat, I do want to shout out Taj, innn. I want to shout out Cordero, Elena Yvonne. I'm gonna do one more. Oh my god. Okay, I'll do 2 more. Gucci Ronnie and Lena Sky. Off the top of my head, they are definitely doing their big one in the city. They're independent artists, so you guys should definitely give them a listen. I'm gonna tag their links in the description. So, Mr. NJ, let's get to you. Now, I need you to speak up, okay?
Okay, we got this. Sorry, y'all. I'm
Yes.
speaking pretty low. I'm pretty chill. Sorry.
It's definitely okay. We're a little ghetto on the setup right now. I gotta get a mic, y'all, so that's how we are projecting our voices. So, Nye, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty chill, to be honest. I'm just excited. Yes.
What is something that you are grateful for today?
I'm grateful for waking up, of course, and also my family and friends. Also, Patrice, what's her name, for having me here.
Aww.
Yeah.
Stop. Period. What is something that you're looking forward to in this upcoming week? Y'all.
You see,
It doesn't have to be like anything big. Like it could be something like as small as like I'm looking forward to the food I'm finna eat, like, or something like that. You know, just like
I'm just
something.
excited, just what the day brings with me, and yeah. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm a little awkward, but yeah, what the day brings me, for real. We gonna go. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah. What is something that has, and like, I worded this question weird, so I'm gonna try to like say it better. What's something that's like challenged your way of thinking lately? Like something that's made you kind of like step outside how you would normally assess a situation or anything?
That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll answer, and then hopefully my answer might like bloop bloop. You know what I mean? Not you looking at the questions. You can't look at the questions.
I just need to
y'all.
see the question again. So because I gotta look at it.
Okay.
Understand it,
I'll let
know?
you look.
Visual.
If you could read my chicken scratch.
Where is it?
This one, the last one.
You can answer it. I still gotta think. But
Okay. I would say a heated discussion that I had last weekend. It definitely made me like look at myself from a different perspective, like kind of being more like not critical, but like looking at my actions and like actually being like, okay, girl, like, why were you behaving that way? You know what I mean? I don't know. Because not saying that like I'm being critical of myself, but just like not taking the victim mentality and like instantly being like, and being like, okay, you're obviously upset. So let me look at my actions to see, like, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know if I explained it well, but yeah.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Honestly, to be honest, I can't think of anything for real, but I would say, like, for me, everything's internal. So if I do, like, nothing, I have nothing really big going on for real, except, like, with myself, and, like, how I just, like, process how I, like, feel, and, like, think on why I feel that way, and what's the reason, like, breaking down step by step. And I just figure out how, like, just the reason, and like not the first one that pops up, but the like go dive deeper into that reason, because the first one could just be what I think, but not what my soul and my heart is saying. So yeah, that's what's going on for real. I know that. Hope that makes sense, but
No, I think you made perfect sense. Definitely. I like that answer. Who is, in your own words, NJ the Illusionist?
He's everything he wants to be at the moment in time. You might see him do a little poetry / spoken word. You might see him draw or paint. You might see him, I don't know, doing animations, stop motion. You might see him create a website. You don't even know. It's whatever he feeling up to it. Because you'll think he'll stick to it. But the illusion is, it's just an illusion. It's just on to the next. You gotta keep moving forward.
Yes, keep them on their toes. Yeah. You never know your next move. Okay, what motivated you to create, like, in the first place?
I just saw this lady over here doing her thing for real. And I, struggle with, like, being seen and stuff. But, she be pushing me a little bit to, like, do that poetry thing. And also at the time, I also was trying to write a book, but I just did it. But she be bringing that spark in here and there. And it was a good way for me to express my emotion at that time. So it was pretty good. So I really appreciate that.
Of course. I feel like, if you got it in you, you gotta get it out. And also, y'all, this man is very talented. Like, what the fuck? So, YouTube, don't strike me, okay? I'm not gonna be cursing a lot. But, yes, no, he's very talented. So I was very proud of you to see you, like, getting up there and getting out there. It's hard getting out there. So I'm very proud of you. And, yeah.
Thank you. Proud of you as well.
Stop. Thank you. If you could choose one moment in your life to either revisit or just, like, relive it. So by revisit, I mean, like ghost of Christmas past type. Like, look at it. You know what I mean? Or, like, actually go back and relive that moment. What would you choose and why?
Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on. Because, the beginning of every story. Yeah, let's move on. Next question. Let's keep you on your toes.
I'm screaming.
On your toes.
Okay, what is a habit of yours that you love?
Habit that I love about myself? I never had thought about something like that. Shit.
When I get good at editing, I'm just gonna put the bleep over there.
I actually don't know, for real. How am I? Oh, I guess my sassiness. Is that alright? Is that good?
I'm screaming. He said the sassy.
Yeah.
Well, that would more so answer my next question, because the next question is also quality of yours that you love.
Well,
and by habit, I mean, like, well, I'll tell you a habit of yours that I love, and then I'll tell you a habit of mine that I love. I love that, like, ever since you, like, came back from Maryland, you've been, like, very, like, you have your routine and you're gonna do that. That's your time that you're making for yourself. So I do really, like, admire that about you, because I feel like that's something that both of us do struggle with, is, like, making that time for ourselves. So when you be like, yeah, I'm taking my morning shower, like, I'll be like, period.
Yeah.
And I guess for myself, it would be like, see, it's harder now.
Yeah. See when it's the other side. Yeah. You need some help.
I have like swirlies, you know what I mean? I guess I would say like me writing how I feel, or like creating a song, or like drawing something when I feel like emotions I can't really explain. Like I like that habit about myself. That's something I've always done since I was a kid, and like the times in my life where I wasn't doing that were like the dark times, you know what I mean? So I do like love that. I keep that up. 40 is returning. Mm-hmm. But yes. No, what do you love about yourself? What habits?
Yeah, it's blank. Sorry, y'all.
I'm screaming. He said I don't like shit.
It's just that I don't focus on that part of myself. So that's just something I just have to take time to think about.
That's understandable. Next time I have you on here, we will revisit that question. You better have an answer.
Wow. That's crazy.
How would you describe like your fashion style?
What it is right now is not what it is. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just a comfort level right now. That's not what I want it to be. Well, it is. I can make whatever work, but that's not what my style I want it to be. It's more like business wear attire, like, you know, suit, tie, or like tech wear, you know, with the like buckle vest and yeah, or like a vintage like 90s, yeah, or like a little old fashioned. I could do that. Yeah.
Period. And I definitely feel like you dress like that, like now as well. Like obviously you dress comfortably, but like when you pop out, you be popping out. Yeah. Period. I don't know how to answer that question because I don't know what my style is. I'm still figuring it out. But I definitely love. I was literally just talking about this last night with a friend of mine. I feel like I really, as an artist, my style is more earthy tones, more like fairy core. Like I'm very, very inspired by like Melanie Martinez. Lord, English? Melanie Martinez. Like obviously SZA as well, how she dresses. Like I just love the earthy girls, you know. So yeah, I guess that would be. But I'm also like alternative and grunge at times. So we're figuring it out. How would you describe your artistic style or your autistic? I said autistic.
Right.
I meant to say artistic. Artistic like vision.
I just see if just whatever pops up in my head for real. It's like a visual, like a avatar, I would say, or like that's for like fashion ways, or like drawing ways, I would say. I just let the paper talk to me. The paper talk to me.
Period. Who inspires you as an artist? Or even if you don't want to word it like that, you could also answer it like, how else do I want to ask? Like, what artist inspires you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There we go. You can answer both, but like, you know.
Surprisingly,
he said, none of you move me. No, I'm just joking.
It ain't wrong.
I'm crying.
It ain't wrong. This is truth. I mean, I be going on my own motion. So I'm in my own little world. I'm really be branching off and stuff like that.
I definitely get that. I get that. Who inspires you, like, on a personal level, like, as a human being? Like, it could be, like, public figures, people that, like, you know, or, like, have encountered.
Wait, can you say that question again?
Like, who inspires you, like, on a personal level? Like, I guess not necessarily role models, but, like, there are qualities of that person that you're like, I see you, and you're inspiring me, too. Like, motivating you, I guess, as well.
Oh, okay. I'll have to say you, for real. Yeah, because I be like... Because I be hanging out with you every other day. We're pretty chill. So, I'll be like... starting the day right. For,
That's so sweet.
and, also seeing you, like, do your thing and keep pushing on your dreams. It's really, like, motivating me. Even though my dream's not the realistic, logical way.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, because my goal is just... Because there is no peace you can't get peace in this world. But mine is peace, bliss, and... it's our harmony, and that just means, like, whatever that means, whatever brings me that. So, like, working and having a better system of money-wise saving, and I can have that and just stop working, that is complete bliss, and I can go off in, like, some distant place and stay there forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
The wanting to throw your phone at the bottom of the lake and, like, drive away.
Yeah.
I felt that. And also, like, I'm very, like, honored that your answer for your last question, that is so sweet. Thank you. I try to keep going. Life be kicking my booty, but I also just know that, like, I don't want to do nothing else fulfills me the way that creating fulfills me. So there's just, like, no other option for me. That's a motivation, like, for me, is, like, any other, like, avenue kills my spirit. Like, I get burnt out from performing and stuff, but, like, creating, I just gotta do it. I gotta do it. So I would really appreciate you, like, seeing that. That's very sweet. Okay, so this is my last question, but I thought of other questions while we were talking. It's really just one. It's kind of split off. So what is your goal for 2025?
That is standing on business, and also just focus on grinding and setting up a really solid foundation. Foundation. Yeah, and of course keep improving on myself internally, and that's gonna affect externally. It's gonna go out externally as well. So very positive energy for real, changing, shifting constantly my mind.
Period.
Yes.
How would you describe your happy place? Yes.
Oh, wow. We're gonna do this visual style, okay? We're gonna do a picture. Y'all gonna close your eyes, okay? You're gonna imagine yourself in an open space. Like, clear blue skies, some clouds, just a little bit. You can see like open field of like different types of flowers, even flowers you never knew existed. And you're gonna see a river band, you're gonna see like animals, deers, the jazz. And when you look up, you can have a clear sight of space and like the moon, the stars, and all the system and galaxies there is.
11:11 on the clock.
So it'll be like even if you walk, the scenario will change. You can be like out of some different planet. It's really magical. I can't really go into details like that, but it's very beautiful.
It sounds very, very beautiful. It sounds very like serene and just like quiet. I like.
It's very quiet. It's like space, I would say. It's very silent.
Yes. Where do you see, okay, like in a speaking it into reality, this is our like manifest hour. Where do you see yourself like this time next year? Like, how would you describe your life in the next year? What do you want to accomplish? Like, where would you like to be?
Will be financially stable, of course, but I also see hopefully marriage and
He said I am 2025, I'm done.
Yes, that yes, marriage and really just a stable life for real. I know that's unreal, but I can see it.
You can make that happen in a year.
It.
In this generation, the marriage part, we're gonna pray.
We'll see what's gonna happen.
No, there's definitely some people who I feel like are still marriage minded in the world. So I feel like your desires are not like crazy. I could definitely see that happening for you in the next year. So, period. And the last question is there anything like you like to tell our listeners, like a quote or just like some motivation you want to share, just anything?
Even if life is hard right now or anything like that, going through it, I know it's gonna be pretty of me to say in basic, keep moving forward internally. Tell yourself and get rid of go like grieve and do all that, accept the dark side of yourself, but also make sure you keep moving forward.
Amen to that. Well, tell us and everyone where they can find. Oh, you already did that. Yeah. You already said, well, repeat it.
Find me at stayu.9 on Instagram. Yeah.
Period. And I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you all for joining, and listening to my very first episode. Claps and snaps around the room. Yes. I'm so excited to go on this journey with you guys. I definitely am going to be a little awkward at first. It is very interesting getting used to talking to the mic and talking into the phone and I don't know. It's just new. So I definitely am excited to start this journey. I've been talking about starting a podcast for 2 years now, and I'm finally doing this. So yeah. And I just want to I want to shout out some businesses as well. I want to shout out, oh my gosh, because, how do you say your sisters? business brand. I always feel like I say it wrong, so I just want to make sure that I don't like mispronounce. But I'm also gonna pin her like everybody's Instagram and their websites in the bio. Is it Yukio?
Yeah.
Yukio Forest. Yes. And she does my lashes too. She's good. You guys tap in with her. I also want to shout out, oh my gosh, Miss Dimples. I cannot remember her hair page like off the top of my head, but her and her girls, they do hair, and all three of them are amazing at it. So I'm gonna tag all of them in the description. You guys like tap in with them. Those are local North Carolina Black-owned businesses. Yes. And with everything that's going on right now, I think it's really important that we like give back to our communities. In our communities we uplift each other, because honestly it's a scary time right now, but that's why community is so important. You guys, you know, support your friends, support your neighbors, because we really got to rely on each other in these upcoming 4 years. So yes, without further ado, I'm gonna bring this to an end because I be blabbing. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay on the lookout because I got some songs dropping soon. And some, I can't even tell you, but I got some stuff in the works and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But you guys have a lovely day. Bye.